Today I am reading Pandit Vishnu Sharma's Panchatantra for Children. 1.7 The Clever Crab and the Cunning Crane. I think I'll die of hunger rather than of old age, the cunning crane muttered to itself. What is the point of being so intelligent if I'm unable to feed myself? Old age had caught up to him fast, much faster than the days Crane had expected. Gone were the days when he could stand in the lake and catch tons of fish in a day. He had great abilities then and a greater appetite. Those abilities were gone. Now his appetite remained as fiery as ever. He had become extremely slow in his movements, and his alertness had slackened considerably. Even newborn fishes were able to dodge him now. Today his hunger had reached a height he had never experienced. His tummy growled ferociously. Suddenly his growling belly gave him a brilliant idea, an idea that would surely fill his belly. Walking up to the edge of the lake, the crane began to wail loudly. The sudden crying astonished the lake's residents. They swam away, distancing themselves from the melancholy crane. While everyone chose to stay away from the old crane, a wise and kind crab took pity on him. Crawling up to the elderly crane, the crab spoke gently. "My dear Uncle Crane, why are you wailing like this? What misfortune has struck you? Please tell me what's troubling you so much." On hearing the crab's gentle words, the teary-eyed crane spoke between sobs. "My dear child, I have decided to renounce the world and fast unto death." The crab smiled, sensing some melodrama from the crane. "Why would you cry if you have decided to do a noble thing like renouncing the world?" "I do not cry for myself, O crabby. I cried thinking about the pain that all of you are going to feel soon." The crane's word piqued the crab's curiosity, and he inched closer. So did the other creatures of the lake to hear what the crane had to reveal. Having made the desired impact on these creatures, the crane continued to share his woes. "All my life I have lived in this lake. This lake has been my home forever. But I can't bear to even think that this lake will soon be no more." The crab was shocked. How could it be? How could a lake be no more? The crab inquired very seriously. "Know that this news is absolutely true, as I have heard it from the mouth of a wise astrologer visiting the vicinity of this lake. He predicted that there will be a 12-year drought and this lake will dry completely. Every living creature within this lake will die as a result." And the old crane began to wail even louder. The crab was saddened on hearing the devastating news. Walking away from disappointed crane, he went and discussed the grave situation with his friends in the lake. Everyone came to only one conclusion: to help them deal with this disaster. "There's only one way to save yourself from this. I could take you to a much bigger lake a short distance away from here. The lake will not dry even if there's no rainfall for 24 years. Each of you could ride on my back and I can transport you to the safe haven." The crane spoke, showing great concern. Not being able to think of any solution, the fishes agreed to the crane's suggestion. Each day, the crane took one of them to the promised lake. On flying a little distance from the lake, he smashed them on a rug, devouring them to fill his belly. He would then return and tell tales about the happy life the fishes were living in the new lake. After a few days, the crab expressed his desire to travel to their new home. The crane, bored of eating fish every day, was happy to have a change of diet. As they neared the stone used by the crane to smash his prey, the crab saw scattered heaps of bones around it. Immediately, he understood the game plan of the wicked crane. Without panicking, he said to the crane, "Uncle, surely you must be tired now. Why don't you take a break before resuming your journey?" Having come this far, the crane was confident that the crab couldn't escape his clutches. As soon as the crane landed next to the stone and tried to hurl the crab onto the stone, the wise crab caught the neck of the crane with his powerful claws and strangled him to death. Scampering back to the lake, the crab told his friends of the entire story. Sad that they had lost many of their friends, but happy that their lives had been saved by the clever crab. The fishes continued to live in the lake that never dried. The moral is, when nothing else can help you in life, use your intelligence. Surely a solution will appear. Thank you for reading with us. Stay tuned for more.